Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com here at the Podium in Minneapolis, brought to you by AMSOIL. Well, Ryan Dungey, what a ride. I mean, I think that crowd helped you a little bit out there.
Oh, man, it was pretty amazing the whole time. Even when I was 2 seconds back in second place, the crowd was on their feet screaming as loud as they probably could. And it's really cool, you know, to be here to get this win tonight in Minneapolis. It's very special. I had a lot of great friends and family here, as well as sponsors and crew. And you know, it's just it's cool to have that backing. You know, Minneapolis. I had a lot of good memories here, a lot of good people, and a lot of hardcore fans, and just all around great person. So you know, to have that support, it feels great, and to get that win tonight, you know, for Minnesota was great too.
Well, also for KTM, you know, Marvin Musquin wins the 250 class. You did this once before at Anaheim with Kenny Roczen out there. I mean, yep. Everybody at KTM's got to be happy. I mean, you know, that's a second time you did it, and did it this year.
Yeah, that's what the bosses kind of pretty much want every weekend. You know, that's what we hope for. But everybody's doing an awesome job on the team. Team Red Bull KTM's doing an amazing job. We've been working on bike setup a lot lately. RG3, Dunlop tires, everybody, and as well as Marvin, he rode a solid race tonight too. So to get both 1-1 tonight and leave here, it's a great momentum booster. You know, especially for Marvin, who has to come to a stop and wait a few races. But you know, you can bet he's going to be strong when he gets back.
What changed today, though? I mean, you were fast in the time practice and everything. I mean, was it coming home to, you know, Minneapolis, seeing all your family and friends? I know your grandma and grandpa were here, your mom, dad, everybody, and that crowd was just phenomenal.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's nice. You know, I don't want to think that's, you know, to have that support, don't get me wrong, is amazing, but also to come back, I feel like we're, you know, since Indianapolis, you know, the speed was getting there. You know, the bike setup was getting better. We did testing at Toronto, and we've been there. We just haven't been able to capitalize on it and take the win, you know, and practice times the last 2 weekends have been really good as well. We've been able to get first pick going into the heat race, and that's great. But, you know, I think one of the main factors, especially with Ryan Villapoto, who gets out front and you know, sets a good pace, it was important to be right there from the start, and I hadn't been, you know, and so that tonight with that start, we were able to make a couple passes happen really fast on the first lap, and then get right there, and then just settle into a groove. And he was riding a good pace, and I just wanted to stay right there, and if I could capitalize on a mistake, then I was right there to do that. But we were able to get close enough to make the pass, 2 laps to go, and really just try to. I saw 2 laps to go on the pit board, and I just like, I got to sprint, I got to go. You know, he's going to try everything, and I've got to try everything. So it came down to the end, and it was definitely a fight.
Second now in the championship, you gained some more points. I believe you're 1 ahead of Millsaps now. He slips back to 3rd. But I got to ask you, when you're out there battling, coming down the last 2 laps, I noticed on that far end, before the split lane, you guys are all going over the triple. You were going to the outside, and you were following Villapoto. And towards the end there, I don't know if the crowd, he thought maybe I'm leaving the door open, and he thought you were going to the inside. He goes to the inside, and you're going, oh, thanks, man, because this is where I'm going to make the pass.
Right, and that's kind of, he was protecting his lines, which that's what you do, you know, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But we were able to make that pass right before the finish because he went in the inside, and just had the clean track ahead of us, which was great. But man, what a race. This one's definitely up on top of the list as far as most favorites and most sweetest victories. But, you know, couldn't do it without the whole team. You know, I mean, everybody has a big part in this, and there's been a lot of hard hours and hard work and long hours put in. And you know, just to be in front of the hometown crowd, it was that much more special.
Well, on behalf of Supercross Live, myself and Kevin Barnett, and our camera guy Dave Arnold, man, we want to thank you and Ryan Villapoto for putting on a great show tonight.
No, I appreciate. That's what it's about, and try to keep doing that. Thank you, guys.
The best races maybe in the